ただいまから2011年9月、立命館アジア太平洋大学入学式を行います。
We will now commence the Fall 2011 entrance ceremony for Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University.
皆様、ご起立ください。
Please rise.
学園歌の斉唱を行います。
We will now sing the Ritsumeikan song.
ご着席ください。
Please be seated.
学長、これなが俊がご挨拶を申し上げます。
The President of Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University, Korenaga Shun, will say a few words of welcome to you all.
All our 388 new students, congratulations on entering Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University. With their arrival, APU now has 2,561 international students and 3,180 domestic students, a total of 5,741 altogether. I'd like to talk briefly about APU's position within the Japanese university community and tell you why APU has attracted so much attention as a leading international university in Japan. There are currently 780 universities in Japan offering 4-year undergraduate degree programs. 86 of these are national universities, 95 are public, and 599 are private. This means that almost 80% of Japanese 4-year universities are private institutions. Each private university is built on its own distinctive idea. APU, established on the centennial of Ritsumeikan University, is a culmination of Ritsumeikan's idea of creating Japan's first truly international university. By establishing an entirely new university, we have been able to give complete shape to this household design, and they have almost completely realized the original vision for a university where half the students are from outside Japan, where more than 50 countries are represented on campus, and where half the faculty members are also of non-Japanese nationality. A report produced by one research institute attached to the Japanese Ministry of Finance stated that the only 3 universities in Japan where the entire campus is an English language speaking environment International Christian University, Akita International University, and APU. Of course, other universities, including Waseda, Keio, Ritsumeikan, Sophia, Rikyo, and Kosei, have departments and courses in areas such as international liberal studies, international relations, and international management. Universities like those are internationalized in a partial sense. But the three universities mentioned earlier are the only one that plan to teach classes in English across all their academic programs from outset. Last year, Waseda University joined these three original universities in a 4-university partnership agreement. This agreement is based on the shared confidence and pride in standing at the forefront of the globalization and internationalization of Japan's university community. For the further strengthening of the partnership, plans are currently being formulated to offer joint courses for mutual credit in the future. Even among Japan's three most international universities, APU stands out for its multicultural campus environment and its Japanese-English dual language system. There are 11 countries and regions which are represented by 30 or more students on the APU campus. Two of these, China and Korea, provide a much larger number, 800 and 700 respectively, but we also welcome significant numbers of students from places including Thailand, Vietnam, Indonesia, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Mongolia, Taiwan, and Sri Lanka. As well, 27 different country regions are represented on the APU faculty. This kind of multicultural environment is an essential condition for genuine internationalization and globalization. This is because it is only through experience of such an environment the students can build a global network of personal connections and come to terms with their own ethnic and cultural identity. Globalization is a dynamic process that entails both these aspects, transcending national borders and acting in a global scale and reaffirming one's own history and culture. This kind of experience pervades all aspects of campus life at APU and sets our university apart, even among the 4 partner universities I mentioned earlier. Furthermore, we are guided by the lofty principle of freedom, peace, and humanity. Ritsumeikan began as a private academy founded by one of the key figures in the Meiji Restoration, Saionji Kimochi. This academy later became Ritsumeikan University, and that the university's centennial was celebrated with the creation of our university, APU. Last year, Saionji Kimochi's great-grandchild visited APU campus and observed that Kimochi's core principles of freedom and internationalism has truly come to fruition 140 years later at APU. That is the kind of university you have just entered. Make the most of your time here to cultivate an international outlook, develop the skills in language and special skills, and unlock your future potential. There is much discussion of these days regarding the nature of global human resources. I would like to propose 3 key elements in this idea of global human resources. One is language proficiency in the broad sense. English, the preeminent international language, is obviously part of this, but in the near future, Chinese is likely to join English as a lingua franca in the Asian region. It is also important to rediscover your own native language and cultural history. The second point is intercultural competence. The human world is full of borders constructed by difference to race, nationality, class, and many other factors. By transcending those borders and engaging frankly and openly with others, it is possible to achieve mutual understanding. This is true for both individuals and for nation states. The third point is the position of a value outlook grounded in universal truth. Many tensions and conflicts are likely to emerge in the Asia-Pacific region this century. Indeed, many are already occurring. Even in such troubled times, we must pursue dialogue and hire for the solution to the problem. This is what APU's esteemed ideals of freedom, peace, and humanity demand. Even since the nuclear reactor accident in Fukushima, radiation level in Japan has been a source of concern. However, the radiation for Kyushu and Oita Prefecture have remained exceptionally safe. Radiation levels are affected by a wide variety of factors, including natural radiation, cosmic rays, nuclear reactor accidents, and nuclear testing. The Japanese archipelago has traditionally had low levels of radiation in comparison to Eurasian and the American continent. The nuclear reactor accident have raised level in Japan, the top of air is slightly, but compared to other major cities in the world, the level recorded in Oita, this place, have remained lower. I hope that all of you make the most of this safe environment, seek out many new experiences, and live an enjoyable, happy, and sometimes demanding life as students of APU. Congratulations once again. Thank you.
本日ご出席を賜りましたご来賓を紹介申し上げます。
We would like to introduce our special guest joining us today.
別府市長浜田博様。
The Mayor of Beppu City, Mr. Hamada Hiroshi.
続きまして、中華人民共和国駐日本国大使館公使ロー・パージェル様。
Next, Minister of Embassy of the People's Republic of China, Mr. Liu Kuei-chan.
また、会場にも企業や教育機関より多くの方々にご列席いただいておりますので、ご紹介申し上げます。
We would like to take this chance to introduce to you many of our other visiting representatives of industry and educational institutions.
佐世保重工業株式会社代表取締役社長吉田義文様。吉田様は2008年秋から1年間音楽の科目と履修生として音楽で学ばれたご経験をお持ちです。
Next, Mr. Yoshifumi Yoshida, President and Representative Director, Sasebo Heavy Industries Corporation Limited. Mr. Yoshida studied at APU for 1 year from the fall of 2008 as part of his training for Sasebo Heavy Industries.
元双日株式会社代表取締役会長 現株式会社ファーストリテイリング社外取締役半林ポール様、半林様はご親友の中国孔子様とご一緒にお越しくださいました。
Next, Mr. Toru Hanbayashi, former chairman and representative director of Sojitz Corporation, who currently serves as external director of Fast Retailing Corporation Limited. Mr. Hanbayashi has accompanied his close friend, Chinese Embassy Minister, Mr. Liu Kuejan.
出版社のプレスマ代表のファウジア・タロト・メクナシ様、彼女はモロッコの国際的なジャーナリストでいらっしゃいます。
Next, Ms. Fazia Tatu Maknashi, a renowned international journalist and the Director General of publishing company named Presma. 中国から高等学校の校長の皆様とマスコミ関係者にもお越しいただいております。We are also honored to have high school principals and media representatives from China as our guests today. 続きまして、本日出席しております学校法人立命館の役職者を紹介申し上げます。And now, we are pleased to introduce the executive of the Ritsumeikan Trust.
理事長、永田豊美。
The chairperson of the Ritsumeikan Trust, Nagata Toyoomi.
次に、立命館アジア太平洋大学の役職者を紹介申し上げます。
Next, we would like to introduce executives of Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University.
学長、是永俊。
President Korenaga Shun.
副学長並びに教学部長、平田純一。
Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs, Hirata Ryuichi.
副学長、本間正夫。
Vice President, Honma Masao.
副学長、マニー A。
Vice President, Mani A.
副学長、山上進。
Vice President, Yamagami Susumu.
学長、特別補佐、ポーター、エドガー。
Pro Vice President, Porter Edgar.
アジア太平洋学部長、並びに大学院アジア太平洋研究課長、イーズ・ゼレミ。
Dean of the College of Asia Pacific Studies and Dean of the Graduate School of Asia Pacific Studies, Eads Jeremy.
国際経営学部長、並びに大学院経営管理研究課長、横山健二。
Dean of the College of International Management and Dean of the Graduate School of Management, Yokoyama Kenji.
入学部長、本堂雄一。
Dean of Admissions, Kondo Yuichi.
国際協力研究部長、ピシュバー・ダバ。
Dean of International Cooperation and Research, Pishwa Davar.
就職部長、山本進。
Dean of Careers, Yamamoto Susumu.
言語教育センター長、 西川浩二、
Director of Center for Language Education, Nishikawa Koji.
教育開発学習支援センター長、X ジョセフ、
Director of Education Development and Learning Support Center, Hicks Joseph.
事務局長、翔太国成、
Director General of University Administration, Shiota Kunimari.
以上、役職者の紹介でした。
This concludes introduction of the executive members of the Ritsumeikan Trust and Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University.
これよりご来賓のご祝辞を賜ります。
We will now receive speech of congratulations from our special guest.
別府市長、浜田博様よりご祝辞を頂戴いたします。
The Mayor of Bedford City, Mr. Hamada Hiroshi, will deliver the speech.
Good morning. Ni hao. Annyeonghaseyo. Congratulations. Mayor of Bedford City, my name is Hiroshi Hamada. I cannot speak English. So, I'll talk in Japanese from now. 本日、立命館アジア太平洋大学に入学をされました新入生の皆様、そしてご家族の皆様、入学おめでとうございます。心からお喜びを申し上げます。今回の入学式も日本国内だけでなく、世界中の40を超える国と地域から390人以上の皆様が未来への輝かしい希望とともに新たにここ別府市で学生生活をスタートさせるわけでございます。別府市民を代表して新入生の皆様、心から歓迎をいたします。別府市は海に山に囲まれ、温泉など豊富な自然資源を有した国際観光温泉文化都市であります。特に温泉は湧出量も泉質も源泉の数も日本一でございます。ナンバーワンでございます。この APU のキャンパスからは別府の街が一望できるわけでございますが、あちこちから立ち上る温泉の湯煙の様、日本が誇る風景の一つであります。珍しい光景ですが、別府のシンボルでもあります。大学生活では学業に励み、高い知性、深い教養を養うとともに、ぜひ皆さんにお願いしたいのは、地域の行事、そして別府市民との交流にも積極的に取り組んでいただきたいということであります。もう先輩の皆さんがいっぱい行事に出ていただいて、参加をいただいて、市民と仲良くなって、別府って心のあったかい街だ、もう私の第二のふるさとにしたい、このように思っていただいている学生さんがたくさんいます。日本の文化や心に造形を深めていただき、別府の街に愛情をぜひ感じていただきたい、このように思っております。余談な話になりますが、今日ベトナムからも数十名留学されているということですが、私もたくさん留学生の皆さんとお友達になっているんですが、特にベトナムのですね、2年生の方と今毎日お風呂が一緒なんですよ。共同温泉というのが別府には百数十あります。いろんな学生の皆さん、地域の皆さんと触れ合う温泉に入っています。私も共同温泉に入っていますが、 そのベトナムの名前は言いませんが、その学生と会うのを楽しみにしています。毎日夜時間を合わせて一緒に入っています。楽しいお話をいっぱいしてます。別府のことを大好きになっていただいております。またこのことを今日はお風呂に入ってお話ができるかなとワクワクしております。余談な話をしました。これからは世界中から集まった仲間と過ごす時間、そして日々の生活の中で文化や生活習慣の多様性に触れることと思います。そこから異なる価値観を知っていただいて理解し合う心が生まれ、ここで出会う学友、また地域の人との絆を深めることがお互いの未来を支え合う世界の仲間の一人として別府で築いた私は宝物になっていくのではないかなと心から期待をいたしております。皆様方が健康で実りのいい学生生活が送られますことを心から記念し、合わせて立命館アジア太平洋大学のますますのご発展をお祈り申し上げましてお祝いのお言葉といたします。Thank you very much.
ありがとうございました。なお、市長はこの後予定があるためにここで退席となります。改めましてお忙しい中、誠にありがとうございました。
Thank you very much. The Mayor of Beckley has to lead the ceremony now due to his schedule. Mr. Hamada, thank you once again for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us today.
続きまして、大分県知事、広瀬勝貞様より、ビデオレターにてご祝辞を頂戴しておりますので、ご紹介します。
Next, we have received a video message from the Governor of Oita Prefecture, Mr. Hirose Katsada. Please look at the front screen.
本日、立命館アジア太平洋大学に入学された皆さん、誠におめでとうございます。世界各国、地域から大分県へ留学に来られた皆さんを心から歓迎いたします。これから新入生の皆さんは APU が誇る日英二言語協力など特色あるプログラムの中で学問研究に励むことになります。APU のキャンパスでは多くの国や地域での学生が集い、文化や言語の異なる仲間と共に学ぶという貴重な経験を得ることができます。他の大学ではない多文化と多言語の環境の中で身を置き、お互いの文化を理解し合うことはグローバル化の著しい世界の中で大変大事なことで、皆さんのこれからの成長発展にかけがえのない資産となることでしょう。現在、大分県はこの APU の存在もありまして、人口に占める留学生の割合が全国でも最も高い県となっていることを誇りに思っています。そして別府市民はもとより県民が挙げて皆さんを歓迎し、皆さんが精一杯勉学に励み、快適な学生生活を過ごせるように応援しています。また皆さんの先輩も地域での調査研究活動、県民との交流イベントなどを通じまして、地域交流、社会貢献にも積極的に取り組んできました。諸先輩のこうした努力により APU は国際的な大学であると同時に地域に抱かれた大学として県民に愛されています。皆さんは遠く故郷を離れこの地で学生生活を送るわけですが、故郷とは目の前の海でつながっていますし、大分県民とは 友情でつながっていることを忘れないでください。これからの皆さんの APU での学問や研究の成果や大分県での快適な暮らしに大いに期待いたしますとともに、立命館アジア太平洋大学の一層のご発展を祈念いたします。
在校生代表が挨拶を述べます。
We would now like to ask an APU student to present a speech on behalf of current students.
アジア太平洋学部4回生イスラム Md.Shariful さん。
The representative is Islam Md.Shariful, fourth year student, College of Asia Pacific Studies.
新入生の皆様、APU へのご入学おめでとうございます。Congratulations on your enrollment to APU. I'm pleased to welcome all new students to our APU family. My name is Islam Md.Shariful and I'm a fourth year student from Bangladesh. I'm extremely happy to be here today and to have the opportunity to greet you as a representative of the current students of APU. I grew up as a physically challenged child in a remote area of Bangladesh, where I saw poverty, inequality, and discrimination. Facing these issues, I have learned how to stand up for my rights. In order to stop these issues, it is important to be well educated. Being aware of the environment around me, I realized I needed an education that introduces me to new perspectives. Like many of you, I dreamed of coming to APU, but during my freshman year, I had a difficult time transitioning to APU life. I feared that my disability would hinder my success. Due to those fears, I was unable to make friends and lost my scholarship. However, luckily, I met with a professor who inspired me. I was always stressed because of my disability and losing my scholarship. One day, I met with my professor and discussed these problems. He told me about Professor Stephen William Hawking, a famous theoretical physicist in the United Kingdom, who is severely disabled but still proved himself as one of the best physicists in the world. He told me that physical disability is not a barrier in being successful. I was inspired by his outlook and strived to be the best student at APU. In order to make the absolute most of the international environment of APU and my opportunity to learn in Japan, I pursued cultural exchange events with many others, got out and explored with the prefecture, and became actively involved with APU current events. As a result of my renewed ambition, I received recognition for outstanding academic achievements, in addition to receiving a merit scholarship from APU through the support of my friends and the faculty and staff of APU. I was able to gain a positive outlook. For this, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. My future dream is to become a universal designer for making a barrier-free society. After my graduation, I will start working at a Japanese company, which is world's largest plumbing products manufacturer. As a disabled person, I realize the need for barrier-free instruments. We have tendency to think of creating something special for the disabled, like a school for disabled person or a products for the disabled. However, I want to change this way of thinking. I would like to develop things that can be accessible by all users all the time. I hope that this concept leads a barrier-free and balanced society. Lastly, I would like to conclude my speech with one suggestion for all new students. Never give up and go ahead with passions, because success is waiting for you. Keep this in your mind and start your journey at APU. To shape your world and to make a better future for this world. You can be a future leader for change. I truly believe APU is a place where everything is possible. Thank you very much.
新入生代表2名が挨拶を述べます。
Now it is time to hear from 2 of our new students.
新入生代表アジア太平洋学部李淳さん。
Our first student is Ms. Lee Chun, College of Asia Pacific Studies.
Dear President, faculty and staff, lovely fellows, and to all who have taken your precious time off to be here, a very good morning to all of you. I'm Li Chun from China. It's a great honor to be the representative of all the newcoming students giving a speech at this special day for us. The day when college begins, the day for us to look into our future. When I was little, I would try to imagine the first day of my college life thousands of times. Guess what? Never great like this. Dressing in suits and with you people from all over the world. We are proud of ourselves. But as there is a saying, every time you celebrate an achievement, be thankful for those who made it. I suggested we should say thanks at least 3 times in the part. Once for our parents, who gave us our precious life, who raised us with selfless love and care, who are now maybe missing us, worry about us, and waiting for us at home. Don't be stingly to show your love and appreciate to them, both now and forevermore. Next is for our university. Asia Pacific University is just like a miniature of international society. As the background for a person to study is far more important than what he learns. Our school gave us a chance to make friends worldwide, to get to know varied cultures, to have broader perspective. We should appreciate. The last one is for ourselves. Take a short journey back through your life. Look at your accomplishments, no matter if they were large or small. You met the challenges and figured out a way to succeed. While going back, look for the little child you once were and thank them for never giving up on you. Well, next, I would like to share a paragraph which I like. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you will land among stars. You will still get higher and better than where you are now. But if you aim for nothing, you'll hate it every time. On your gravestone is going to be the date of your birth and death with a dash in between. The reason I share this is that from now on we're not kids anymore. College leads us to face our future. We have to be independent, living by ourselves. We have to make choices which may affect tomorrow directly. We have to take the responsibility of our future lives. So just find it on and make every effort to achieve it. I believe when we graduate, even some of us would not get to the height they expect. They will still get harvest out of expecting. Now we're freshmen here in college. You know what? The best thing about being a freshman is that we can have an entirely new beginning. And there will be lots of opportunities later on. For us, the following 4 years, we would like to experience the taste of succeed, failure, hope, disappear, and the reverse will come to us when we graduate from here. At last, I have to end up my speech by what civil rights leader William once said. It's better to be prepared for an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not to be prepared. Thank you very much.
続きまして、経営管理研究科ソリーズ・ハビエルさん。
Next, we welcome Mr. Solis Javier, Graduate School of Management.
Good morning, and welcome to APU. Some of you have been working very hard to finally enroll in a university, and you've chosen APU because you may be interested in Asian Pacific Studies. Others of you chose it for its management program, and a large percentage of you could just be interested in APU's international lifestyle and look forward to interacting with people from a wide range of cultures. Whatever the reason, we are going to learn a lot here in our next 2 to 4 years. A lot of what we learn will have nothing to do with what we study in the classroom, and that's the magic of an international university like APU. Every day, there will be plenty of chances for international cultural exchange. Take a moment and look to your left and to your right. If you are sitting between people from completely different cultures than your own, that's great. You're already getting started. You've chosen to broaden your horizons and meet new people. I believe you will do well here. Our time here will be an opportunity to develop the flexibility and international understanding needed for the coming era of economic change. Globalization is now the norm, and today the world runs on international teamwork. I hope we can develop that here at APU. I'm sure that at some point we'll be assigned to work on a group project with people from a handful of different cultures and countries. And no doubt this will start off as a very inefficient process, full of confusion and difficulties. You know what? This is good. This is why APU exists. It's through these situations that future leaders with international scope and understanding are forged. So be flexible, learn from one another, and grow together. We must develop global leadership and understanding. Worldwide, economies are becoming far more interdependent, while, paradoxically, people are acting far more independent. Our values are changing, and our economies are changing. In 2011 alone, I have witnessed massive shifts in economic power, growing distrust of fiat currencies, and the laying of groundwork for dethroning the United States dollar as the world's reserve currency. The implications of these events are massive. I used to pay no attention to things like this. But now, I see how those most affected by sudden economic changes are often the ones who least understand them. It's like they were working hard to climb a ladder to success, and suddenly that ladder was stolen from beneath them, and they never saw it coming. The very people whose aspirations are for nothing more than a secure life and a steady income are increasingly seeing that lifestyle under attack, are being exported entirely. As I see it, there are ladder climbers and there are ladder builders. The majority of us want nothing more than to climb a strong, stable ladder which has been around for generations. And that's good. Corporations need climbers like this, who possess good understanding of leadership skills and are flexible to change. It's a minority of us who aspire to build new ladders, all of their own. It's more risky, but it can be far more rewarding. We definitely need more ladder builders. APU is a relatively new university, and we have a unique opportunity to shape its reputation. The more cooperation we show one another, and the harder we work together, and the more we create together, and the better we become, the sooner APU will become recognized as a producer of great leaders and great ladder builders. I am ready to learn from the experienced teachers here at APU, and I stand here humbly today, honored to have the opportunity to speak before my future teachers and classmates. I look forward to working together, learning together, moving forward together, and growing together. Together, let's make APU great. Thank you very much.
皆様、ご起立ください。
Please rise.
以上をもちまして、2011年9月、立命館アジア太平洋大学入学式を終わります。
This concludes the fall 2011 entrance ceremony for Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University.
ご着席ください。
Please be seated.
司会はアカデミックオフィスのネルソン・メロディと学生部長のキム・ソンヘイが行いました。
Your masters of ceremonies for today were Dean of Student Affairs, Kim Chan-hye, and myself, Melody Nelson from the Academic Office. Ikitsuzuki, この会場でフラッグ企画並びに学生企画を開始いたしますので、今しばらくお待ちください。We will have performances by flag and other students. Please remain seated. 準備の間に新入生の皆さんにご連絡いたします。We have a couple of announcements for new students and parents. 新入生オリエンテーションに